You're just really killing the consultants and all their revenue.
Actually, consultants are one of our top 5 users. So the
Really?
consultants are also using our tool, and I would imagine still billing the time it used to take them. So I think consultants are actually a big beneficiary. And we have a couple partnerships with consultants where they implement our software for their manufacturing customers. But a lot of
Cool.
times the consultants work for the property owner, and the
Right.
owner saying, hey, I want lead, or I want to know. Google is one who's really particular about the kind of chemicals that their engineers are breathing in, because these are highly intelligent people who are going to thrive in a healthy environment. Another hotspot is oncology. Imagine you're building a cancer treatment center, right? Do you want
Yeah.
to put
I shouldn't laugh at that, but yes, I it's funny.
you want to put carcinogens into
Yeah.
the waiting room, right? I guess if you're completely revenue focused, you might think, "Hey, we cure cancer, we give cancer," but
Yeah.
most of them are actually in it to make people healthier. So they don't want those chemicals. And there's a bunch of different ways to slay that beast. There's a list of
Yeah.
red list chemicals, and we vet for that with our partners who are doing that testing. But then there's a
Mhm.
whole bunch of chemicals that haven't made it to the red list yet that are actually also really bad, depending on how deep you want to go. And that's the big challenge here: is every building is literally a snowflake, right? They're even in a franchise like Starbucks or hotels, no two
Mhm.
buildings are exactly the same because they're at different longitude and latitude, different code, different customers. So each building has its own priorities. And so
Mhm.
we're trying to let that not be the reason to not become really sustainable.
I love it. And so you had this amazing resource in Paul who had been doing the work. What was your validation process like? Did you just say, hey, Paul's done this a million times, so this is what we're going to build? Did you go and look and find other consultants? What did that look like?
Yeah, in the beginning, we did rely heavily on his experience and his repeat pain from doing that. And lead does evolve. There's actually lead point 5.0 is about to come out, but we've
Mhm.
been on lead 4.0 and 4.1 for 5 to 8 years, I think. Like, it doesn't change that much. So that part of the process hasn't changed, but other parts of the process are changing. So we do also seek validation, number one, from our customers. We work with 100 great brands. They're pretty
Mhm.
vocal. When something's a pain in the butt, they tell us. And then we conduct our own research too, qualitative and quantitative research going out to market. And we have about 50,000 users per month across
Mhm.
our platform. So we have aggregated databases like products.ecomedes.com. That's like our meta catalog. But then
Mhm.
we also customize it for each customer. So somebody like Miller Knoll, who owns 8 brands, it's just their 8 brands. So their reps can give those links out without sending a database with competitive products that are in that database. Across that, we have a lot of folks. So we try features and can get a quick response because of the volume. And
Yeah.
then we also survey through our tool. Less uptake on that because some people just close the window, but
Mhm.
nonetheless, we get a signal there. So we do try to have as many signals as possible,
Yeah.
partially because there's so many stakeholders. This is the decision-making unit for a product is a complex, dynamic structure, different for every material, different for every building almost.